Hey guys, okay, so today I want to talk about this quote that I posted on Instagram that explains a shaman's outlook on what poison is. And this is what he said. So he said, I'm looking that way because it's on my whiteboard. So he said, poison is anything beyond what we need. Anything beyond what we need. So poison can be too much power, an excess of power, an excess of laziness, an excess of food, an excess of ego, an excess of vanity, an excess of fear, anger, and even an excess of ambition. That struck me. That really struck me. Like, I get the rest because I've lived the rest, but that ambition piece really resonated with me because I have been going through this phase of, like, you know, when you begin to release your ego, and the ego only pops in when needed, you start to also question ambition. Like, you come to a place of such balance in your life where I was like, am I just being lazy right now? Am I lacking ambition? Like, what am I doing? Because my state of being literally has been, I surrender completely to the universe. And even these vlogs that I do, anything that is my service to others will flow into me. It'll flow through me, from my body, through my chakra, and all energy centers. And that is because I feel extremely connected, and I've done this work of opening the chakras to now using sacred geometry to keep myself charged. I even power the sacred geometry with my wants and needs around my body. So I feel like I work with a lot of universal energies, a lot of universal laws. So I completely surrendered to the mathematics of the universe. I went to exact zero, which is God, which is both everything and nothing. So I have, in the last year, put myself into this everything, yes, yet nothingness, to come to a point of realization of what my power, like, what's my superpower? What is my gift? Like, what's my talent? And within this, you go through a phase of, you just become unsure. Am I doing the right thing? And that is just your ego kicking in. Because your ego it just wants to keep you safe. And the safe place for the ego is your programming, your subconscious programming. That's the ego's safe spot. So the ego will try and take you back to what society thinks is good, or whatever you were taught in childhood. Like, that is truth over spiritual truth. So I get it. I now understand when my ego kicks in, the job that it has. But I've been moving beyond that. And this has been months and months and months. And I began to think, why don't I have enough ambition anymore? Have I lost myself? What happened? And this was fucking amazing. The shaman quote just put it all together for me. It's because I'm no longer poisoned. I was with my entrepreneurial endeavors and my businesses. I was too much ambition, it was all too much. And I sacrificed myself because I felt like I had to. I felt like that was the way to live because that was my programming. So this is such a healing quote if you can hear it and listen to it. So poison is anything beyond what you need. Too much power, laziness, food, ego, ambition, vanity, fear, anger, or whatever. That is poison. I'm going to give you one more example before I go. So vanity, we see Instagram is poison, man. Like, it is fucking poison. We see it everywhere. So, but I love things too. Like, I love my braids. I like to do my makeup. I don't do it all the time because I just, if I feel like it, I will. If I don't, I won't. Clothing, fashion, all of this vanity, when does it become too much? Here's how to know. So when you want something and you want it, but you want it in this like chaotic kind of way where you're trying to you want to follow a trend that you saw, let's say on Instagram, you saw an Instagram model wearing something. If you're following that trend with neediness, with desire that is racy, or just this like, you think that having that is going to make you better, that's your ego. That is your ego. But if you follow vanity in a way where you serve your soul or your heart chakra, this kind of stuff always comes down to the heart chakra. So if you follow vanity with your heart's gonna take you to whatever item of clothing, color of lipstick, blush, face cream, whatever it is, braids, your heart will desire it. And what that feels like is this ease. You know, there's a little bit of like, there's some joy in it, but the joy isn't crazy excitement. The joy leads you, the heart leads you to, and I promise it's going to lead you to that right article of clothing. It might not be exactly what the Instagram model is wearing, or it might be. It's also going to lead you to that article of clothing or whatever, lipstick, let's say. It's going to lead you to it when the timing is right. Like for me, I wanted this fuchsia pink lipstick for the longest time. For years, I wanted it. Like, I didn't care if it was in, I just wanted it. I would go to the MAC store. I didn't go out of my way to go to the MAC store. I would go, but it would always be out. And it's like, okay, that sucks, but okay. So then one day, and this like, I let this go on for years. I could never find the right shade of fuchsia. And then one day I just went to Rexall because Armand wanted candy. So, and I felt like I no longer always even go down the makeup aisle because I just don't care to. I used to all the time, but I don't anymore. I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't been down their makeup aisle in years. I just want to see what they have. So I go down there and there it was, that perfect color of fuchsia that is kind of on the tacky side, but beautiful. You know, like it takes a certain person to think that it looks really good. Not everybody likes it. And I found her. And the same thing happened to me. So I found that. Then I was at the Body Shop in the mall. Haven't been to the Body Shop in years. I just wanted to kind of stroll and check out what they had. I found another color of fuchsia that was even better than the one that was at Rexall. You see? So the ego in vanity feels very different. That is when it becomes poison because you're never satisfied. When the ego takes you there, the vanity, it's never satisfying. Once you've worn it, taken a few pictures, you're like, okay, what's next? But if you allow your heart to take you there, you're gonna hold on to that article of clothing. It's gonna give you such good vibes, even like the lipstick when I wear it. I feel so special and I feel so good. And I know some people are probably like, what the hell is she wearing? But I don't care. I wear it like I'm a freaking goddess because of the way it came into my life. Like, it came from the heart, not the ego. It's a complete different vibration when it comes to vanity. When you follow, it's not poisonous, you know? I wear it with like vigor, I feel beautiful. I feel like an empress, like the high priestess, you know? Like I feel so good. And I'm not like, oh, once I wear it, okay, what's next? I have it and I can't wait to go out and wear it again. It's like that pair of shoes that just kind of pops out at you and you're like, I fucking love those. I need to have them and they come to you. You don't go to them. So this is just a little bit of what is poison and how to identify it in your life. Love you guys. Bye.